would say find something that identifies you, that separates you from what everyone else is saying and or doing. That may mean brand you, and stick to that brand so that I identify that with you, right? First and foremost. The other thing would be it's to separate the person from the product. Oftentimes in my industry, trainers, wellness people, they present the person, well, I do it like this, and I think that this, and the way, because I do it, you should do it. No, don't sell yourself. Sell what you can do. And what you can do should be transformative. I can help you with these things. I know that if you eat this way, this could happen. And if it doesn't work, I'll find ways to make it happen for you. Be a good listener. Separate the person from the product. And most importantly, the vulnerability and the willingness to be vulnerable with every individual you meet. Keep it 100. You know what I mean? Just keep it 100. Don't fluff. You gotta love me or leave me alone, right? And if you love me, well, good. If you leave me alone, that's even better. You know what I mean? It's like, don't try to be more than you. Don't. For what? Because granted, it's gonna be more, it's magnified, right? I can see right through you, especially on a television platform. It's like I can see right through you, but for what? Why even do that? It's not worth it. I say learn to separate the person from the product, but when you're in the raw space of being so close to something, that's your baby. That's a reflection of your idea, your concept, your quality that you practice and preach and you really truly believe in. It is the most difficult thing for a person not to take it personally. I dive into anything that I do in a very intimate, personal way. I believe in it. And if I believe in something, you'll never see someone go harder. I was never given anything. And you probably heard that before. Oh, I come from nothing. And it's not cliche at all. Everything that I've gotten, everything that I am, is because my belief was stronger than me. On days that, this isn't working. Yes, it is. Make it work. Figure it out. Don't give up. There's nobody motivating me more than me. And if I'm ever depleted, I put myself in an environment to get inspiration to charge that voice even louder. There's a megaphone in my brain. It's like I have to constantly believe. And it's through that belief that the greatness comes. As an athlete, we use fear as fuel. We go to the gritty stuff. We go to the stuff that there's something that happens in our brain when we're at that highest peak level of pain, that switch comes on, go a little bit further. Sometimes it's not even go a little bit further, go much further. And it's important I can't stress enough the strength in vulnerability. I can't stress it enough. I can't say it loud enough. I can't live it enough. You have to be okay with, I'm not okay. You have to be okay with, I'm not perfect. You have to be okay with that. And not okay with it in a way that it tastes bad when you say it or it makes you weak by saying it. But okay with it, yeah, I know I'm not okay, but I'm okay with not being okay because I know I'm okay with these things about me. Those are legs. I'm not strong with doing legs. I'm more of an upper body guy. But I know if I keep practicing doing legs, my legs are going to be stronger. They're going to be more dominant. Then I'm going to have that balance. I'm okay with not being okay because I'm okay with pulling myself out of it. You go through enough shit, you get really, really good at coming out of it. It's tough because if you wear your heart on your sleeve, you want someone to know that, how do you not know I'm not like that? Like, why would you even accuse that of me? How did you perceive me that way when I'm more this way? It penetrates you in a way that's personal, lumping your throat like, you don't even know me. But I showed you my best me. And by showing you my less best me, I would think that you would love more because I've given you all the sides of me, and that's how you treat me. There's no worse feeling than being misunderstood, because our glue is our perception. I've been fighting to be misunderstood since I was 4 years old, adopted by a Jamaican couple who it couldn't be more parallel of this young American kid adopted by this Jamaican couple who is in their 60s. These guys are at the end of their life. They don't want a 3-year-old, they don't want a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 1-year-old. They're done. And the cultural, like, spare the rod and spoil the child was their mentality. So I've always kind of fought for, you just don't get me. So it's tough. So get a friend in your life that breaks you in the way you're describing is 100% the same way in a business relationship or a personal relationship, you know? But you bounce back. You better bounce the fuck back. Because you know you. Like, don't apologize for you. Like, if you know you, like, the more centered you are, the more self-aware you are, no weapon formed against you is going to prosper. Not one. There's not an inkling of explanation that you owe anyone else around you because you know you unapologetically. I mean, it's okay to give yourself permission to, and I think some people don't know how to give themselves permission to have both. It's like your family and friends will say, dude, you go so hard in your company, bro. Go on vacation or go see a movie or something. You know, as long as you give yourself permission to put a little bit of sugar in your coffee and not just always be stringent and bitter as an analogy, and you do it once in a while, that's the balance of life. You know, I know a lot of people that play too much, that are very, very chill too much and not serious enough about business. In my mind, you have to have that, okay, I'm busting my ass for this first year so that the year 2 comes around, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna appreciate it. It's okay as long as you don't neglect that too. It's scary as shit. It's tough, but it's exciting. All right, I've had my back against the wall before and I came off sprinting. So this is a new phase, you know? The scary part is that I've uprooted my life, moved to a whole new city where 90% of my income was based on this job. So now I've had to reinvent myself to get the 90% back and also find a new purpose. So yeah, it is what it is.